Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. I've just added a little bit of black paint to the edges of my canvas and the corners when that needs it. That's my OXO omelet turning spatula. This is the Amsterdam Black and the Australian Floetrol that I'm going to use as a swipe tool. And maybe this time if I stick it right on top of my wet paper towel, maybe I shouldn't do that. Anyway, so I need to remember to do that. I need a fairly copious layer to be somewhat like the painting that I just did. It's the same size. That was supposed to be in that same method, but I wound up forgetting to use the Floetrol, and I just swiped. I don't really want it to go over the sides, and I want a fairly copious layer. And if I need more, I'll put more on. Usually I try and go as thin as I can without the canvas showing through, but that's not this. It doesn't really matter if there's a little gap here and there, because I think all my colors are going to go over. Now I laid my colors down. I started in straight lines, and then I went to wavy lines. And thank goodness I waved the swipe. You'll be able to find it in swipes on Creative Playlist, All Playlists. If you look under swipes, you'll probably find it. I feel a little piece of grit over there under my spatula blade. That's why I went over there a couple times. I'm thinking that I used less of a layer of paint, but I'm going to use the swipe color this time, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. I think you need a heavier layer of paint if you want larger cells. I know you need more of the cell activator. And try not to worry about my edges. I have a nice grease catcher from something like a Foreman Grill or something similar I picked up at the local resale church resale shop, and it fits paper towels perfectly. Now, I'm not going to lay things down in stripes again, but what I am going to do is lay them down in sort of more random patterns. I'm going to try and put them away as I use them. That is the hot orchid. That was a color shifting red-orange. I want enough of everything, and it's really hard to get it without making big puddles. And I kind of wanted things to be near each other, that I liked the color combinations, but that's not how this is going to work out. So I'm going for random, because I want a nice mixture of cells, and I'm not all that familiar with this whole process. So now this was kind of greenish the last time I checked it out, and I wasn't sure why. It is too. It's kind of greenish. I wonder how that happened. I'm going to use it anyway because it's paint. Alright, so far so good. That was open a moment ago. It's still open, but it's just not as open as I want it to be. Open up for me now. Wow, that was a surprise. I suppose I could cross over and it wouldn't matter. So maybe I'll do that. I just know I need a somewhat copious amount of paint. Oh wow. That's weird. There's a little black line in there now. I should turn that around and find out if my non-composition is somewhat even. I like orange, so. I was talking about the red earlier, the last time, and I like a Deco Art metallic red myself. I might, oh come on out, I might put some, and it did, Chantilly lace that's a prison pour from Color Art in there. I see that thing that does not belong, and I have tweezers. I have tweezers on my Amazon link. My Amazon link is on the link tree. The link tree is under the video. And if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, but it helps me out. That's a lot of paint. I think I went overboard. That is, I don't think it's fluorescent. I think it's neon pink from Folk Art. And I originally bought it by accident. I used to buy Artist Loft neon pink and it was great, but they don't seem to sell it anymore, except for in little tiny tubes or something. Now I could just be happy doing that. Now the blue is, I'm in danger using the blue with the orange and the yellow. But if this works, it'll be stellar. And if it doesn't, I'll have learned a lesson and it'll cost me whatever paint I used. And maybe a little pride. I'm thinking about putting some gold in here still. I'm putting that purple in because I don't want to take any more time. And I have some Anita's White Metallic. I'm playing a Jackson Pollock. And I have some amethyst. You know what I didn't put in? I didn't put in any of my color shifting purple from Folk Art. I suspect there's going to be way too much paint. But I need it to come out of the spigot, and it's not. I got it. I got it in one. Yeah, I like that. Alright, is there anything else I want more of right now? I said I was going to put some gold in there and then I didn't do it. And I kind of want to. If it works, it'll be great, and if it doesn't, it's going to have to become something else in a hurry. Alright, so here's my Australian Floetrol that I already shook up earlier. I kind of want to lift that end because I got my paint so close to it. So that if I put my Australian Floetrol down in a copious line, it won't go anywhere. And this time, am I going to make, yeah, I'm going to take a chance. I'm dripping, my paper towel is dripping, which might be a good thing since enough water is a very necessary ingredient in this process. I got a lot of mud at the bottom, which is a drag. I'm thinking that the dots did not work. Somebody might still like it. Should have used some more green. Like, I think I forgot the green entirely, to tell you the truth. It's been that kind of day. I like it where it starts. I don't see any gold in there, but that doesn't mean it won't pop up. It could still pop up. I'm seeing lots of cells coming about. I still like this design. And usually if I don't like something, I'll add something to it or I'll try and change it. So I've got one for Paint Pouring Adventures, Priscilla Batzell, and one for Expressionist Studio, Priscilla Batzell. Let's get rid of that. And even though that might be considered a fail in somebody's book, I think it's going to be pretty nice anyway. Even though it's sort of dominantly mighty orange, I still like the colors. I do, I'm not lying. I promise, I'm telling the truth. I got some yellow over there. I know there's some black around here somewhere. Let me take that. Fix that yellow. I want to torch one more time. I think if I'd have used some more lighter colors in there, it might have helped me. So anyway, it's not a complete fail, and I'm going to zoom in to show you the good stuff, because the bad stuff's not really worth looking at. Well, I don't know if there's any really bad stuff, but it makes me want to continue until I get it right. There are some pretty cells in there, and the colors are sort of morphing out. So I live in hope that by the time it dries, it'll be something incredibly beautiful, as opposed to what I thought it was going to be, which was incredibly disappointing. I'm kind of liking it. I have a few of these from the old days. That pink is looking really strong in the camera monitor, but it's better in person. All right, you guys, you know the drill. Under the video is my link tree, and under the link tree is my email address. On the link tree you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. If you give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. When you share my videos, I appreciate it. When you watch longer, it's an awesome thing to help me out. Thank you very much for all the donations that help keep me painting all this time. If you'd like to be entered in the monthly drawing and you make a contribution through PayPal, you will be automatically entered. And you can find the PayPal icon on the bottom right-hand corner of my YouTube channel banner or on the link tree. The link will be on my Amazon link on the link tree. You'll find my 2 books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, and a whole bunch of other really cool stuff. And if you buy anything from there, even if it's not on my lists, it will still help me out and still help me buy more art supplies. I have over 2,200 videos, and you can find them by going to playlists, all playlists, creative playlists. And if you don't want to do that, just ask me for a link. I've got them all saved. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. I have, what else do I have to tell you? I have spring clothing under the video. Anything that you see that I produce on YouTube is available to be added to spring clothing or Pinterest, Instagram. I'm trying to say pixels.com, Fine Art America, but I just keep confusing them. It's been that kind of day. Never mind. If you have questions, please ask me. My cell-activated recipes and my regular recipes are underneath the video. So I will see you guys anon. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. It's been a cluster of a day. I'm going to do one of these that works, though. I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.